Need some coins or MT for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the fastest and cheapest coins anywhere, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, we have the Team of the Week hero to go over, but also we do have Team Diamonds coming out on Wednesday. I suspect that tomorrow we're going to be doing some reveals, or EA will be doing some reveals, so I want to go over a couple of players that I hope we see. I do want to give a shout out to Mason Dennison for being a part of the Totw gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below, Totw gang. And also, guys, Monday Night Football is about to start, so if you have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZERK to match first deposit up to $100, and follow me over on Twitter for my picks. And we have football tonight, which I'm very excited about, of course. Monday Night Football, hopefully, won't be another snooze fest primetime game, but tomorrow we have the NBA. And honestly, I'm getting more and more into the NBA, and last year we did pretty good during the NBA season on Underdog, so I definitely will be having some picks tomorrow for those. Now, as for the Team of the Week hero coming tomorrow, guys, we have Ja'Marr Chase. Now, I did predict this earlier today in my content schedule video, and also I tweeted about it as well. I felt like it was pretty obvious that it was going to be Ja'Marr Chase this week. There wasn't really somebody that, absolutely popped off, I would say, that had a 4-touchdown game, or 500 passing yards, or something just ridiculous. We really just didn't get that this week, but Ja'Marr Chase had a very good game. He had over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns as well, so he gets the card. Now, here's the thing. Just like I said earlier today, he would be fast. He'd had good route running, right? 92 speed, 92 spec catch, great route running. 90 short, 90 medium, 92 deep route running. That was amazing, okay? But a couple of things to say. Number one, the catch and traffic is only an 87. That's pretty low compared to a lot of the other wide receivers in the game right now. And number two, it is sad to say this, and I mentioned it earlier today as well. The biggest downfall of Ja'Marr Chase getting a card right now is that they're not going to make him faster than everybody else, right? They're not going to give him like 94 speed or something. If they waited to give Ja'Marr Chase a card in like 3 weeks from now to when they up speed, and let's say Chase came out and he's the fastest wide receiver in the game with even higher, route running and catching traffic and whatever after the catch, then maybe you have a debate to say, okay, he's the fastest in the game and he has solid height at 6 feet tall. The issue is he's only 6 feet tall, which normally would be pretty good. But there are just too many good, tall wide receivers in the game right now for them to make anyone's team that is trying to build an absolute meta squad right now with how overpowered the high ball is, okay? If you guys are not throwing high balls right now, you're doing it wrong, because you can just absolutely moss everybody. Harold Carmichael, Brandon Marshall, DK, Calvin, I'm mixing somebody here, Plaxico, Burris, I think I named all those guys right there. That's like 5 wide receivers who are all taller than Ja'Marr Chase by at least 3 inches and have higher catch and traffic. To me, I don't think he replaces any of them, just simply because of how overpowered having those tall wide receivers are, especially with us not having like any top corners in the game that are super tall. I think Charles Woodson's like the tallest one right now that's meta, and he's 6'1". The recent cornerbacks to come out are all like 5'11". So when you're going up against those 6'4", 6'5", 6'8 receivers, you just really don't have a chance. If you have Ja'Marr Chase, who's only 1 inch taller than them, or even shorter than Charles Woodson, well, it's not going to give you as big of an advantage. Now, is the card bad? No, the card is not bad. It's just that when you compare him to those other top wide receivers, he's not better than any of them, which is just unfortunate. But Ja'Marr Chase, it is still going to be a fun card. He has great route running. He's going to get open, right? He's definitely going to get open, but just having that ability to chuck up a high ball and face catch it pretty much this year, it's one of the most overpowered things we've seen in years with how much height matters. So getting into a couple of Team Diamond players that I hope we see. Again, these are just predictions, okay? None of these players could be coming, who really knows? But all we know about Team Diamonds is that usually they are past players and kind of more so like fan favorite players from those teams, right? So I suspect, and again, we don't really know just yet, but I suspect we will get one master for every single team, and then an official Team Diamond master as well. So for the Bengals, I really hope it's Taylor Mays. I know a lot of people don't like to see the same players year after year, But Taylor Mays is like one of those exceptions, right? Because this man is a monster of a safety. He's an incredible user card at 6'3", but also there are a lot of good user options in the game right now. And a big issue we're all having, of course, is trying to stop these massive wide receivers that are in the game, right? EA has really not done us a lot of favors with stopping these 6'4", 6'5", 6'8", even with Harold Carmichael wide receivers. So I would love to have a great speed, deep roaming safety in Taylor Mays at 6'3", or a potential user card. He really could do either or, but I think he would be amazing. Now, of course, you guys know that I'm a Cowboys fan, and speaking of these, kind of taller wide receivers, not as tall as, the other wide receivers currently going on in the game that are super meta, but Dez Bryant, man, I hope we see Dez Bryant for my Cowboys. I think he would be amazing in this year's game with how good of a jump ball wide receiver, of course, that he was, and how good he is in Madden as a jump ball wide receiver. Still, probably my favorite all-time card in Madden history. I think it was Madden 15, I want to say. Maybe it was Madden 16, one of the two. Ultimate Legend Dez Bryant. I want to say it was 16. I think it was 2016. Ultimate Legend Dez Bryant. That card was just incredible. I believe that was Madden 16. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. For some reason, it's just completely escaped my mind here. But either which way, Ultimate Legend Dez was just nasty. And 6'2" Dez Bryant, this was his card from a couple of years ago. And he was a team diamond for the Cowboys. 95 speed, obviously spec catch, really good at 97. Jumping, of course, really good as well. I feel like Dez would just be incredible. And of course, he's really physical, right? He breaks a lot of tackles, great after the catch. Would have loved to have Dez Bryant back in the game. And although I know I was just talking about how big height is this year, and while that is true, I still love Eric Berry, okay? 6 feet tall is still not that bad, right, for a safety. You're probably going to get teabagged a little bit by some of these super tall wide receivers, but Eric Berry is just a fan favorite, by far and away one of the biggest fan favorite cards, and yeah, I'd love to see him again. And for the Seahawks, I am really hoping this is the case. Richard Sherman, as I've been talking about this entire video, with height at wide receiver, we're lacking that at the cornerback spot right now, and we do need some taller corners. And right now, Richard Sherman is 6'3", right? And this, of course, was a couple of years ago. Goes to Madden, 95 overall. He had 94 speed, 93 acceleration. He actually is like one of the fastest Richard Sherman cards we had in like a very long time. And with the way they've been doing speed on players, and just every single card that comes out has pretty good speed right now, I feel like they wouldn't disrespect Sherman too much with his speed. Maybe give him 91, 92 speed potentially, and make him 6'3". That is exactly what we need. So EA, please come through with this. And the final team diamond that I hope we see, again, like I said, guys, I'm not doing a full team diamond prediction video. There are just way too many cards to predict, and the reveals are coming tomorrow. But I want to go over a couple I wanted to see. Nnamdi Asomugha. Again, we need height at corner right now, and Nnamdi, just like Richard Sherman, is 6'3". So if we were able to get 2 6'3" corners from Team Diamonds, I think that would help us out a ton to see both of these cards, and I feel like EA could potentially get it done right now. Also, I want to mention the Cromarties, DRC and Antonio Cromartie. They both have some pretty good height to them, and I love DRC cards specifically, but hopefully we could see those guys. That'd be cool. But I really feel like Nnamdi and Sherman would help us out a lot on defense. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Team of the week reveal fully in the morning, and then of course in the afternoon we will get team of the week, and then I think at night we will probably start season team diamond reveals. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like on it. See you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.